Hi sweet Taurus, welcome to my channel. I am your cosmic auntie and this is going to be your monthly reading. I am recording this for January, but like I always say, it could find you at any time and feel relevant to you because energy works in its own way. So whenever it does find you, I'm just glad you're here. I am stoked that we have found each other along the path, and I hope that this reading is able to come alongside you in some helpful, healthy way. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what this energetic chat has in store for us. The visual that I received for you was very similar to visuals that I've received for you in the past. But it's just a little different, and I'm looking forward to leaning into that. So before I do, I want to introduce my decks. This is the Crow Tarot. This is what the box looks like. It's so beautiful. I'll write down the decks in the description below so that you can check them out too in case you want to find them for yourself. And also the Goddess Guidance Oracle. That's the deck I'm going to be using at the end. So I'm just going to slide those over for now and we'll get into this. So Taurus, as always, when you pay attention to the messages, always tune into your own inner knowing, your own inner guidance. You know yourself best, okay? When a message resonates, you'll know, and when it doesn't, you'll know. So please don't make anything fit, okay? These are designed to be a tasting plate of energy, okay? Take what you want, leave the rest. So I do hope that they are of service to you in some way. And yeah, so let's start shuffling and I'll describe the visual that I received for you. It was this treasure chest and it was full of treasure, and there was this hand that was pulling out a whole bunch, and I heard like the clinking of the jewels and the metals, the gold, the silver, the bronze. Like I could hear it, you know, coming out of the chest. It was like this old wooden chest, like quintessential treasure chest. So I feel, Taurus, there's this element of reaching into your treasure chest to pull out the gems that you are wanting to experience and share and build upon, show off, shine, whatever. And it's cool because I feel like that's just like a knowing now. Like, you know that you have a treasure trove of talents and gifts and gems of the soul, of beauty, of treasure. You know, you are made of treasure. You are a wellspring of treasure. Interesting. The Ten of Swords has come out. And I heard the words hard won, you know, like this treasure at times is hard won. So I can tell that you have been healing a very hard time. You have been, yeah. Things have happened that has caused lots of pain, and through that healing process, right, gems are made under pressure. So this treasure chest of gems, of precious metals, all, you know, it comes at a point of there's so many words coming to my head. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, like there's been challenging times, lots of change in your environment, there's so much storm in these cards. Snowstorms, wind, you know, looking at these birds really up in the tree, you know, keeping what's theirs safe and dry while the other two, you know, keep watch down below and steady themselves in these waves. And so what I'm trying to say is that even though there's these gems of the soul, this treasure chest that may shine and glimmer and dazzle, it comes from a lot of hard work, a lot of persistence, a lot of pressure. What else is coming up for Taurus? Taurus, this is a really interesting reading. So we've got the Seven of Swords. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So then we've got two tens above one another. There's things that have been taken away. There's things that have been stolen. Whoa. And it's almost kind of like there's certain memories that have been stolen, or perspectives. With the Ten of Pentacles here too, like there may have been massive changes in your environment, in your dynamics, in your family, in your community. And whereas like the Ten of Swords, like this is all showing me, and they're all looking over here too, that this is in the past. Like this is, the healing is still the healing remains though. And again, I feel like it's important to say that grief is not a destination. It's a building of a relationship with a whole new reality. And maybe that's where there's these hands going into the treasure chest of jewels. There's things that I sense you're pulling on from deep within your soul in order to assist in navigating through this, you know, portion of the healing journey. There's this notion of where it's like something's been stolen, taken away, and especially when it comes to like memories or perspectives. And there's also an element of kind of taking those back and reclaiming them too. I want to pull a clarifier on the Seven of Swords. It's one of the cards that always brings me a little bit of a question mark in almost every reading because it just says so much. Because I also get a notion here of that being really devastating. There's a certain like piece of your energy or piece that has been, I just want to keep saying stolen, but it's not stolen forever. Like there's this element of getting it back and taking it back. But that has assisted in a lot of empowering feelings too. That is, sorry if that's loud. I don't know what. Everyone's slamming their doors out there. Sorry, I lost my train of thought with that big bang behind me. But as much as this is something that I'm choosing my words really carefully right now, Taurus, because it's important for me to do so. Because I don't ever want to say something that, I don't really mean. It happens, but the energy here is intricate. I also have my Mercury in Taurus, and in my birth chart it's retrograde, and it's all Mercury retrograde right now, so I feel like I'm going even a little bit more slower and more precarious than usual, so bear with me. But whatever happened here, what I'm about to say is it doesn't make it right, but there's a certain, when it comes to reclaiming aspects of yourself, reclaiming aspects of your psyche, reclaiming aspects of your memories, your perspectives, there's an empowering quality too. So I'm sensing, whereas there's gems being formed through this challenging time, through this healing process, through whatever has caused this instability in your environment, there's new gems being formed and added to the chest. But there's also, with the hand, there's this notion of pulling on deep soul gifts now, to apply now. And there's so much to pull on. There is so much. You have so much to give. You have achieved so much. You have... Okay, what's going on here? So we've got the Page of Wands, the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the Six of Cups. Wow. There's this battle cry that I am seeing here. The Page of Wands. There's a battle cry here, Taurus. And it's kind of going up towards this Seven of Swords card. The Seven of Swords is a card that is sometimes a bit sneaky. Could be a bit tricky. That's what I was doing. Glare. I'm gonna move this a little bit. There. What is going on with the Seven of Swords? How can I understand that energy in a deeper way? Seven of Swords. Two of Wands. And the Two of Swords. All right, so what I feel here is that there's elements of reclaiming your power, and that has been attempted to be stolen in some way. Do you know what it's really giving me? And like, I have a really hard time even talking about this part in this movie, but it's coming through so strongly. And it's in the movie Maleficent when he steals her wings and they're removed from each other for a period of time. It's painful. And she gets them back. You know, they're drawn to each other. They get them back because they're part of each other, right? These aspects are part of you. This Ten of Pentacles, this treasure, these gems, this energy, these gifts. And so there's a notion here, Taurus, of your wings being clipped in a way. And that can happen when something really challenging happens and you're grieving, or something, you know, when change happens in your environment and it's painful. Or there's, you know, disappointment, heartbreak. The Ten of Swords is no joke. Like, there are things that have happened in the past that cause great pain and have caused great pain. And that have directly changed your physical environment in some way. And there's a certain piece of you, I feel like I feel like crying, seriously, like it's so intense. I'm so sorry, Taurus. It's just like the energy's like painfully beautiful. And it is leading you closer and back home to yourself. And you know, aligned with others that, you know, got your back. Like soul family, and really just feeling that alignment, that this merging of energy, of duality, like just feeling this alignment. It's really intense and, like, again, painfully beautiful. And this battle cry calling aspects of yourself home is, I'm pulling on your treasure chest, pulling on your bounty of you to assist in this process. And with the King of Swords too, looking right at the Page of Wands, like, there's so much wisdom that is behind this battle cry. Like, you know exactly what you're calling back to you. And with the two, again, the Two of Swords, there's a lot of trusting yourself and trusting your intuition. Because they're blindfolded. Look at this bird. You may not be able to see, like, the path unfolding, but you know it is. You know it is, and it's a different guidance system. I definitely want to share that you are not alone, okay? Again, people love you. There's people that got your back, and I encourage you to lean on them because they want to know how you're doing. They want to know how you are. They want to hear about you. They want to listen to you and, you know, walk alongside you in this journey. And also, even if you may not feel the path, you know, and may not see the path, you feel the path, and they're walking along that very same path with you on their own path, but they're like, I see you, and I'm witnessing you, and I'm here for you. And these are going to be people that you really trust, that you really feel comfortable around. These could be friends, these could be community practitioners, this could be family, you know. But yeah, I feel like this month there's a lot that will be feeling like clicking into place with all of this, with the King of Swords here, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles. You know, there's a lot that I sense is really feeling, you know, it again clicking into place. There's also a sense of whimsy and joy that is blooming more, which is an indication of this process really, you recalling these parts of you that, so I hope that's encouraging, and that if you feel that, to trust it. And when it comes to the Emperor down here, like, there's a lot of empowering energy that I sense come like as a result of this process to really assist you in becoming very clear on your values. Very clear on, yeah, the life that you're wanting to live, the life that you're creating for yourself. Really, it's just the values part. Sorry. Oh, Taurus. And with those values, it's like, there's a lot of discernment over who you allow in your space. But also there's a certain way of showing up in the world, in the collective too. Yeah, you're not a one-trick pony, right, Taurus? You're a complex being. And I feel like there's a lot that has really kind of shaken the Taurus archetype into that very realization. We've talked about it so many times with Uranus moving through your sign, but yeah, so there's this discernment with the kind of people that you're wanting to call into your like personal realm, and the kind of people that you feel comfortable in your personal realm. And also there's this clarity of how you want to show up in the world and share your light and share your gifts and share your energy. And this intense process has assisted in that. And that's another sign that there are these parts of you are coming back, you know, they're returning, and they're never not lost. They're never completely lost, okay? Like with her wings, like, yeah, there is a separation, there is that feeling, right? Like I even cried thinking about that part of the movie. Because it's a betrayal. It's a shock of some sort, and there's this divide, you know, and she does end up doing like a battle cry. She goes and gets these, they reunite. So it's like reuniting with these joyous parts of yourself again, this sense of whimsy, a childlike wonder, and it's so, again, painfully beautiful, because like we were talking about, grief is not a destination, it's relationship building with a new reality. And healing can be hard, but it doesn't always have to be. It's okay to let joy find you even in the grief process. And over time, you will observe and witness that you don't feel it so much so in survival mode. And that comes with time, and that's going to be a pace that you set yourself. And yeah. So Astara, fertility, it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is like your, you know, time in the seasons, time in the year. So reaching into that treasure chest of your soul to bring forth new, you know, bring forth these gems, and to work with them in the way that feels right to you. And I sense you really giving birth to new conditions right now. We've got Sedna, you are supplied for today and all of tomorrow. And this purple color is really beautiful. So you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. This has been an exhaustive process. And you are supported, right? There's people in your world, in this world, that got your back, that you feel at home around, that you know now and who you will meet in the future, but also divine support. Like, you are so divinely supported, and it's okay to relax in that and like feel held by the universe, held by spirit, as you heal, as you call your energy back to you, as you call these aspects of you back to you, as you sound that battle cry, as you know, yeah. And then we've got Kali at the bottom of the deck. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And I feel you very much in that process. And as the release takes place, there's more room to expand. So wow, I hope this has been helpful in some way. Please leave me a comment if anything stood out to you and you feel comfortable to do so. Like this video, subscribe. This all helps me grow my channel and reach people that may resonate with the frequencies I'm sharing. And yeah, I love you very much. I'm very proud of you. I feel your strength. I feel this fire. I feel this depth. I feel this like rib shaking, just like guttural, just cry out into the universe. And it's so valid, and it also is calling these, it's assisting in calling these aspects back, and keep releasing and purging this emotion and holding space for this emotion and the grief that comes through. Allow joy to find you, because it's okay. It's actually important to allow joy to find you in the grief process, and through time you'll feel that joy expand. Keep reaching into the treasure chest of your soul. And taking time to rest on those that you feel at home around, and rest in the divine, and feel the amalgamation of yourself, and feel these pieces coming back together. I just keep looking at these two wands kind of pointing towards the world, so that there's this notion of stepping back out into, you know, the world again, feeling that, not that you're not now, it's just that I sensed that there's pieces still coming together that is assisting. And you know, when you have when you see something in a movie that all the pieces come together and it glows and like it lifts up and turns around, like that's what I feel in your energy. It's like this ignition, so hopefully this is providing hope and reassurance in your healing journey. You got this, and I love you very, very much, and it will feel easier, and it just takes time. So keep being gentle with yourself, okay? Keep going at your own pace. And know that you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. I love you very much, and I'll see you next month.